Good afternoon. Howdy. My name is Kurt Bueller. I'm with the Bueller Group with Keller Williams Realty. And today I want to introduce you to my home. I've lived in the Lewisville Flower Mound area, which I'm calling the heart of the city. So whether you're relocating to the area, or if you're just, you live in this area, but you want more central location, I'm going to talk to you about the different cities that encompass the Lewisville, Flower Mound, Highland Village areas. So I moved here 35 years ago and started selling real estate in 1986 in Lewisville, Flower Mound. And at that time, of course, I grew up along with my cities that grew larger as the time went on. In Flower Mound, and the great thing about our area, in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you have plenty of choices to live. In our area, we're right in the heart. So if you were to draw a triangle in Dallas-Fort Worth, we're going to be right in the heart there, which is such a great area to be in because you're 25 miles or 20 miles to Fort Worth, you're 20 miles to Dallas, and you're 10 miles to DFW Airport. So if you're a business traveler or you guys want to go on vacation, the location of what I call the Lake Cities, which is the Tri-Cities we're talking about, is an ideal location for you. Some of the fantastic things that we have in our area is we're bound by two different lakes. So in Texas, you'll see that there's not a lot of lakes, and the great thing that we have is in Flower Mound, on the south side of Flower Mound, Lake Grapevine, we border all of Lake Grapevine. I have to tell you, the sunsets in Flower Mound, looking over Lake Grapevine, are beautiful. So we offer lakeside living with homes that are lakefront. And in Lewisville Lake is on the north side of the lake cities. And Lewisville and Highland Village border the south side of Lake Lewisville, which is such a nice thing to have these amenities that if you choose recreation and you want boating or you want to be able to be out on the lake, they're right at our borders. So not only do you have the lakeside living and the locations that you can go to, there's a lot of times that if we choose to go out to Dallas or we choose to go out to Fort Worth, it's so convenient. What we find is a lot of parts of the Metroplex, you're on one side of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex or another side, it gets very difficult. If you want to go somewhere, you have to go all the way across. So here's some great little stats. Now I'm going to pick up a little piece of paper, and it's going to give me my stats of this because I don't know the exact square miles of Flower Mound and Lewisville, so I'm going to tell you some of those things. So in Flower Mound, the city of Flower Mound is actually the same size as San Francisco. They're almost identical, within a half mile in size of its. So Flower Mound is 45 square miles, and the population is right at 80,000 residents. And I want to give you a little. So when I moved here in 1986, there were 4,600 residents, and it was it's been a blast to see because we've had controlled growth, and when you have controlled growth, that means that your community grows up and everything is organized, and you have utilities and you have your streets. For us living in the Lewisville, Flower Mound, Highland Village area, we have I-35E on one side of us. We have I-35W on the other side of us, and we have 121 Business on the south side of us. So anywhere we want to go in the Metroplex, we can get there through a major highway, which is so nice. And if you're coming from out of state, you're going to find that the ability for us to get around town is fantastic. The driving is easy in Texas. Okay, sometimes they're a little crazy driving, but the driving is very easy. Lewisville, Flower Mound, Highland Village are all encompassed in our school district, which is LISD. And that's called Lewisville Independent School District, LISD. LISD is a very large district with multiple high schools and, of course, many, many elementary schools. The reason people come and they move to our area is our school district has exemplary schools. And this is such a thrust for our home values that we have, because people want to be here. You know, they want to be in our areas. The other part is, of course, what I've been talking about, which is commuting. You know, if you work in Dallas, your commute to Dallas, or if you work in Las Colinas, or wherever you work, it's easy to get there. So commuting is a big thing in our area, which you know, once again, I call the Lake Cities. One of the things that people love, and if you drive down and you go over to, we have this little area of shops right in Flower Mound, and it's called Lakeside. And you drive through Lakeside, you're right on the north side of Lake Grapevine right there. There are miles and miles of trails. These are walking trails, mountain bike trails, they're equestrian trails. And it's so nice to see people enjoying the outdoors. There's not a lot of areas in Texas where you can enjoy the outdoors. In the Lake Cities here, you can enjoy the outdoors. And it's just something that has driven the population to our area. To give you a little stats on Lewisville, and I'm going to break these down. In other videos, I'm going to break down the subdivisions within the cities. So you can see, okay, this is the planned community over here, and what it offers, how much is the HOA, what schools go to it. So I'm going to break those all down into detail. This is just kind of giving you an overview of our area. So in Lewisville, Lewisville is approximately 100,000 people. So back when I moved in 1986, they had 20,000 people in Lewisville at that time. And it's 36.4 square miles. Now they also offer lakefront living because you can live right on the southern borders of Lake Lewisville. It spans I-35 and 121. And it's minutes from DFW Airport as well. Lewisville does have, we have a rapid transit system called DART. And we're on the northern side. So DART is the Dallas Area Rapid Transit. And one of the stations are in Lewisville and one's in Highland Village. And it goes all the way down to Fair Park, which is way down in Dallas. So for many events that you want to go to, if you wanted to take the train down there, or if you actually wanted to commute and take and commute rather than drive, there are train stations in Highland Village, in Lewisville, in Carrollton, and it makes it very nice to have a rapid transit system where you don't feel like you're stuck to your car if you choose not to be. The third part of the cities is Highland Village. Highland Village is a smaller community that is all lakefront on the south side of Lake Lewisville. Highland Village is actually 5.5 square miles, and it has a population of 17,000 people. Let me back up a little bit on something on here. In Flower Mound, I wanted to give you, and I just pulled this before doing all this, I wanted to pull, because we've had appreciation in our area. And a lot of people think, oh my gosh, the prices have gone up so much. We're still such an affordable area. If you look at us, you know, nationwide, you have such a good, the cost of living in Texas is wonderful. And the cost of living in Flower Mound and Lewisville and Highland Village are fantastic. We're all in what is called Denton County. So there are 4 counties that make up Dallas-Fort Worth, and it's Denton County, it's Collin County, it's Tarrant County, and Dallas County. So Denton County and Collin County on the north side, and we're going to show you on the maps, and then also Tarrant County and Dallas County. Tarrant County really is Fort Worth and the mid-cities, which is down further south of us. And then Dallas County, of course, is Dallas and the northern suburbs of Dallas. In Denton County, we have lower insurance rates, homeowners insurance rates, auto insurance rates. because we're more of a bedroom community. We still have all of the shopping. We just don't. It's not a massive business like the Dallas-Fort Worth, which is wonderful to have the lower insurance rates that you're going to incur, whenever you have home ownership and driving your automobiles. So in Flower Mound, as of this year, so I took it from January 1st up until today, which today is September 9th. And the average sales price in Flower Mound is $618,133. And that's much higher than what it's been, but we've had very little inventory this year. So we haven't seen the normal amount of activity that we see. And I know that probably wherever you're coming from, inventory has been short all over the United States. So I just pulled those numbers, and it kind of surprised me a little bit because it was higher than I thought. And then LEWISVILLE, the average sales price, same dates, 2021. The average sales price on a home is $372,000. For Highland Village, the average sales price is $544,993. And all of those figures are for 2021. There are 3 other cities that kind of make up, and they're much smaller. But in our triangle, which is I-35W to I-35E and 121 on the south side, we also have a community called Double Oak. And Double Oak is right between Flower Mound and Highland Village. And Double Oak is a very small community of a total population of 3,000 people, 3,066 people. I don't want to leave off the 66. And it's all 1 acre lots. So 1 acre or more. So some of the great things that our area offers is we have a lot of acreage. So we have homes that are on acreage. So if you're looking for something that's not a cookie cutter, that you can spread your elbows a little bit and have some nice living with a nice yard, Double Oak is one of the communities that you would want to look at. Now the average sales price in Double Oak is $760,611, and that is because every home is on an acre, which is a wonderful thing. The other communities that we have around us, so we really have LEWISVILLE, Flower Mound, Highland Village, Double Oak, and then we have a newer community called LANTANA, and LANTANA started in 2001 is when the community first started selling, and LANTANA now currently their average sales price is $531,696. LANTANA has a wonderful golf course that's in the community, and they are located just north of Double Oak. So Highland Village is off to the east. Then you run into LANTANA. Double Oak is right below that. You're going to see this on the maps that we're going to put up there. And then Flower Mound right to the south of that. To the west of LANTANA is ARGYLE. So ARGYLE fills the borders from LANTANA over to I-35W. ARGYLE is another community that had a lot of 1 acre lots, and now they've started having some subdivisions that you can find, regular lot sizes. When I say a regular lot size in Texas, a regular lot size is 70 by 125, 70 by 130, 140, something like that. That's a normal lot size in Texas. But we have a lot of the half acre, the acre lots, and even the multi-acre lots. In ARGYLE, the average sales price was $734,097, and that is for 2021. The population is 4,170, and then it's 11 square miles, 11.61 square miles. So I want to give you a little bit of those demographics so you can kind of see that. The maps will really help you as far as the area so you can see where we're talking about. We have some incredible private schools as well. Liberty Christian in ARGYLE is a very popular. In fact, one of our Cowboy coaches, or one of our Cowboy players, Jason Witten, he's an incredible tight end, Hall of Famer, the whole thing. He is the head coach for Liberty Christian, which is awesome. And we have other private schools as well that are within the communities of LEWISVILLE, Flower Mound, and Highland Village. And I think, as we get into these videos and I start breaking down these subdivisions, it's really going to help you kind of understand, and you can familiarize yourself with the areas and with the community features. Because every single community that I talked about today has some incredible amenities to it. And so you just kind of pardon my stuttering and my stammering as I go through all this stuff. We're going to have fun with this. And I really want you to know my home. I want you to get to know my home. And I think you would want to find it and make it your own home, because it's a great place to live. So I look forward to kind of leading you on this path of discovery. And let's see where this goes. Let's see, drop us a note on what you think. I mean, what questions would you like? If you have questions about the area, I'd love to know. It could really help us determine where we should steer this. Where should we steer the videos? What should we give you more of? And that would be fantastic for us. So I thank you so much. Once again, my name is Kurt Bueller, and I am part of the Bueller Group. We're a family-run business that's been in real estate in LEWISVILLE, Flower Mound, Highland Village since 1986. Yes, that's 35 years. Yes, I've grown old with the community, but what a great community to grow old with. So I look forward to speaking to you soon. Have a wonderful day.